Hello and welcome back to NWSL Talk, where we look back at all the action from the NWSL in America. And before we get into this, make sure you like the channel and you are subscribed to it so you never miss a video of ours. So it's a busy week in week 2 of the NWSL. We've obviously had the last set of games heading into the international break, and what a weekend it was. So we'll start off with Kansas City Current versus the Portland Thorns, a rematch of the final last season, and it was the same outcome as the Portland Thorns beat Kansas City Current by 4-1. And a special congratulations to Sophia Smith, who scored not only the first NWSL hat-trick of the season, but she also scored her first career hat-trick, and what a game it was for Sophia Smith. Obviously, Crystal Dunn got the scoring off very early, within 3 minutes. Then Smith doubled the lead from the penalty spot. KC Current got one back with CC Kaiser just before the hour mark, and then 2 goals in the last 10 minutes from Sophia Smith guaranteed victory for the Portland Thorns and got off to the perfect start to the season, winning both of their games. And Sophia Smith has scored now 4 of the 8 goals that Portland Thorns have scored this season, which is absolutely incredible, and it shows why she's one of the best strikers in world football, let alone in the NWSL. Elsewhere, later on Saturday, the Houston Dash beat the Chicago Red Stars by 2-1. Maria Sanchez opened the scoring again very early on within the first 4 minutes. Then an own goal from Natalie Jacobs pulled the Chicago back into the game just over 10 minutes after that. And then on the hour mark, Diana Ordonez secured the points for the Houston Dash from the penalty spot to give Houston the 3 points. And in doing so, Ordonez and Sanchez have become the first Mexican to score for the same club in NWSL history, which is a nice bit of history there. Then the later game, so about 10 o'clock UK time, between Racing Louisville and Washington Spirit, it was a 2-2 draw. Washington got off to a brilliant first half with Ashley Hatch scoring 2 goals. However, straight after half-time, Abby Ursig pulled one back for Racing Louisville, and then a beautiful goal from Ari Borges just after the hour mark made it 2-2. A little bit of late drama for Washington as Paige Mattea saw a second yellow card for a foul and was sent off, and was the first red card of the NWSL this season. So a very good point for Racing Louisville to come back from 2-0 down. Washington will be very disappointed for coming back from a losing position to end up drawing. However, they still remain in 3rd place in the NWSL. As we head into this international break, then the really late game for the UK between New York, New Jersey, Gotham FC and OL Reign finished 2-0 to OL Reign, with Jess Fishlock and Bethany Balser scoring the 2 goals there. So good bounce back win for OL Reign following their loss to Washington Spirit last week, and Gotham have been handed their first loss of the season. San Diego Wave continued their fantastic start to the season by beating North Carolina Courage by 3-1. Jaden Shaw continuing her good season with a goal, and then a brace from Alex Morgan, including another from the penalty spot, gave Casey Stoney's side the 3 points. But Caroline, again a few minutes after Alex Morgan scored from the spot, Caroline, the Brazilian, pulled one back for the Courage to make it a 3-1 victory for San Diego Wave. And then the late game on Sunday between Orlando Pride and Angel City finished 2-1 to Angel City. Claire Emsley scored just before halftime again from the penalty spot, and then just after the break, Messiah Bright scored her first NWSL goal after she got drafted this past year to pull Orlando back into the game. And then in the 99th, 100th minute, Katie Johnson, late winner for Angel City, and they secured the 3 points to give them the first victory of the season. So we're now just missing 3 teams that are yet to pick up a point as we head into the international break, and that's Chicago, Kansas City and Orlando. Everyone else has picked up points, and there's only 2 teams with perfect records, and they are the Portland Thorns and San Diego Wave. So we are now heading into the international break, and the NWSL will resume on the 15th of April. So we'll be back then to have a look at all that stuff. Obviously, if there's any big news regarding the NWSL, we will be covering it when it comes out. But in the meantime, make sure you subscribe to the channel with the post notification bell turned on, and that you are following us on Twitter and Instagram for all the latest news and stories as and when it happens. In the meantime, make sure you check out our other videos as well. We'll have WSL roundup and any big news from the European leagues as well. But in the meantime, we'll see you soon.